Cheers everybody. Happy extra stream on a Saturday. I am once again wearing my gnarliest, most radical t-shirt that I own, because I don't own that many that fit the theme. And still no Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles themed ones. But today the plan is to hopefully play and finish within one stream Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Radical Rescue. It's beautiful that the name of these games is just so long, because if you abbreviate it as TMNT, that's one thing, but if you spell it out all together, it's like, it's a mouthful. It's shorter than Fall of a Foot Clan Back from the Sewers. It's just 2 words, Radical Rescue, but still. Welcome in, Mortonard, congrats on being first. Oh, I love Metroidvanias. Wait, I'm actually dumb, I thought it was a typo. That is completely fair. It does, in the Go Live notification, it does look a bit like a typo, but I tried with a capitalization to make it work. You have no idea. Coming up with that took me 12 minutes. I know that for a fact because I was looking at the time, because I didn't want to be late for stream. Congrats on being first, welcome in. Happy Saturday. It's a bonus Saturday stream. Sometimes I start these streams with disclaimers to give you some sort of explanation on why today I will be doing badly in video games. And today I also have that. So let's start chronologically. I really felt for the longest time now that weather is getting better, it's getting spring outside, stuff's blooming, it looks nice, it's a bit warmer. I really want to go for a nice long walk, you know, just nowhere in particular, just head empty, just my feet and me and the world, and just walk somewhere until I get bored of it and then walk home. And finally today, all the stars aligned, I did that. I went a bit too late to sleep. I went to sleep a little bit too late. That makes more sense like that. Yesterday, but whatever. Woke up at like 7. I was like, yeah, no, weather report looks good. No rain forecast. This is good. I'll do it today. I rolled out of bed, just quickly got dressed, grabbed some stuff for breakfast, got a thermos bottle, put some coffee in there, and then I just went out. And I walked for 4.5 hours. I just walked. I can't even tell you where I all walked past. I can tell you that for the most part it was completely uneventful. It was a little bit like that, spoilers for the movie Forrest Gump, but not really. If you've seen the movie, the part where he goes jogging and he doesn't stop. Like that, but slower, because I didn't jog, I walked. And it was just me. Had some earphones in, listened to the radio or some music, depending on what I felt like. I just walked. I saw a huge falcon. That was one of the prettiest falcons I've ever seen in real life, outside of like a zoo or where they keep them. That was really cool. Didn't get to take a picture of it because by the time I had my phone out and got into a position where I would have been able to take a picture, it already flew off. But it was majestic, and you just have to take my word for it. Went past the bakery, grabbed a piece of cake that I had for like a brunch, second breakfast kind of deal. I just did that. I just walked, ate my breakfast, took a short break, went to a toilet, went back. As I had hit the apex of my journey, so like 2 hours 15, 2.5 hours into my walk, at the farthest point I walked away from home, I suddenly felt sharp stinging pain in my feet, right at the soles. I was thinking, didn't I want to throw away the sneakers I'm wearing? Yes, I did. I had already put them to the side to dispose of last year, but then it got fall and then it got winter, and I've been wearing my boots the entire time because of grip and all of that. And I didn't bother to look at the shoes I was now currently wearing before I left, because I did that then and I realized there was basically no sole left. And I was in pain. I didn't feel anything the entire way out, but the way back was basically me with my left foot right between the toes and the footbed, with the sole of the foot, like if there was a Lego piece stuck in there. I was thinking, oh great, that's gonna be probably a blister, but hey, maybe I'm just lucky, maybe it won't be. There's a blister there. In the most annoying spot, like every time I use my left foot, I go over the blister, so yay me. That was stupid of me, but I did what I did. That actions have consequences. I went for my walk, just really nice and relaxing, just walking with a piece. I had taken a fork along. I had planned to buy a piece of cake somewhere, and I did. So on the way back, I walked through this nice park, just watched the surroundings, and as I was walking, I'm walking through there, holding my takeaway to-go cake and just eating it with a spoon. People walking past me like, is he eating with a metal spoon, like from home? Fork. Is he eating with like actual cutlery? Like, yes, I did. I do those things. The coffee hit just right. Everything was wonderful. And then I came home, and you can hear it. I pray that I didn't somehow manage to catch something from somebody. I wouldn't know where. To the best of my ability, I haven't been around any sick people. Not at the gym, not when I went shopping, not at work, where I went yesterday, and usually it takes longer before you catch something from somebody than just like 16 hours or whatever. I have a strong feeling this is just allergies kicking in because stuff's beginning to bloom and I'm allergic to literally every single plant in Central Europe, and dust and cats. So I will see how I feel like tomorrow or at the end of the stream. It hasn't gotten worse. It's like, it's being like this, getting better and going back to the way it is right now. So I'll be drinking plenty, I guess, and then we'll see how I feel tomorrow. Fingers crossed for me. I'm jealous. It's finally supposed to be above 40 Fahrenheit, 4.5 Celsius tomorrow. Not or not. I mean, weather in the US is a whole thing because you are one country, but you are the size of a continent, as far as I understand it. What's the temperature like at this time of the year normally where you are? I think that's like the most direct way for me to understand whether that is supposed to be warm or cold for this time of the year. I want to say the last couple of days have been surprisingly warm for it being very early March. Which, I mean, it is climate change, that sucks, but this is... If I allow myself to feel the pain of a world every day, all day, I'm gonna break. So I'm gonna put this very selfishly. The last couple days, thanks to the change of climate, we have been at a point where the weather was surprisingly nicer than it normally would be at this time of the year. So for as long as I can, I will enjoy the weather being nicer than it should be. Does that make sense? It's cold for this time of the year for us. We also got hit with a big snowstorm 2 weeks ago. Alright, so that's more than one place thing, because I don't think you live anywhere near Ranger, and he posted on his Discord the other day that like 2 or 3 days ago, oh, hello Ranger, talk of a devil, speak of a devil, welcome in. How are you? Ranger had just been tanning like 2 days ago out in the sun, basking in the glory of this incandescent light bulb there, and now it was freezing and snowstorm, blizzard kind of stuff. So massive snowstorm yesterday out of nowhere, yeah. But hey, as long as the boomers say climate change isn't real, right? Unfortunately, not just boomers, but mostly. It's the people that came before us that didn't really stop it. And if you look at the average politician in almost all of the world, they're all a bit older. So I think my generalization there is mostly fair. I know not everybody, but a lot of them, unfortunately. And I've done that before. I had a 2-hour walk with blisters the size of a golf ball. Thankfully, my blister is... I'm not going to show you, it's not that kind of stream. The blister is about the size of my thumb pad. Like, what do you call just this part of my thumb print, I guess? Just this. Big enough and in a very painful spot. If I walk, thankfully, this is a sitting kind of ordeal, so it's gonna be fine. I preempted the weather by getting a walking pad for my apartment, but it just isn't the same as walking outside. I have been thinking about getting one since the pandemic started. How do you like it? You're now the only person I know that actually has one. It's not the same as walking outside for all the reasons, but that could also be why I would like it. For example, I enjoy going on a treadmill at a gym. I don't like jogging outside. Part of that is because of my allergies. In a perfect world, I would just go outside and do that there, because why wouldn't you, right? But I'm that indoorsy that I actually prefer that usually. I have a so-called are they called boomers because they miss the sounds the bombs make? Given the recent news, yeah, it seems like it. Recent news being that the US and Israel have started attacking Iran and killed most of the leadership, I think. This isn't about whether or not that is a good thing for the people of Iran. It's more how it's being done, I guess. Because you can look it up, just Google it. I'm not versed enough in the intricacies of politics to explain this properly to you. I can just tell you that I have feelings about it, and those are not great. I really enjoyed it. I was inspired over the walking pad thing. I was inspired to get one because a group of people I follow who streamed the game Blood on the Clock Tower had a bunch of people who were using walk pads while they were playing. I never heard of that game. Let me Google that. Blood on the Clock Tower. Alright, there we go. A highly acclaimed 5 to 20 player social deduction party game. Okay. I've never seen this before. This is the first time I ever hear about it. That's kind of cool. Is that anything like, what's the name of that game? Werewolf, yes. It's Werewolf Mafia, but with more rules. Alright. That's the only kind of game like this that I have actually played before. Okay. Just looking at the Wikipedia article, that looks nice. If those kind of games are your thing, then that looks like it could be amazing. I rarely do that, but it looks really cool. The children yearn for the mines. The boomers yearn for bloodshed. I'm straight up not having a good time over here. Understandable. It's... I want to say it's not much better over here, but that is completely subjective. It's different over here, I can tell you that. Our current government and chancellor basically spent just about every single day complaining that everybody needs to work more and that things like working part-time are just lifestyle choices. It's it's really amazing. I have no words for it. It makes you want to cry. But there is not, outside of like voting and doing what I can do, there isn't much I can do right now. So I like to spend some time playing video games and talking about things on the internet every now and then. That's my vent. Not my vent. My release. That's what I was looking for. My vent. That's what I'm doing right now, I'm venting. Healthcare is what everyone in between yearns for. Yeah, it's amazing to me that generally that seems to be something a lot of people don't understand. Like, I want to argue that of course everybody's different, everybody likes different things and all this, but ultimately I want to say most people want a place to live, food, and to not have to worry about the future. Which usually means if I get sick, I don't want to just die from that, and I don't want to starve, and I don't want to lose my home. It's relatively simple. Housing and food and work and all of this is very complex, or it can be a very complex topic, but generally just these three things, humanity has been doing them for a long time. we know how to do them technically, but we keep fighting over it for some reason. It's weird. That's why you use a bat in Fallout. It's very cathartic. You know, I was gonna ask you why you keep doing melee builds in Fallout when everybody else has, oh, almost everybody else has guns, but understandable. Whatever works for you. I play a game where mutated turtles beat up ninjas. In a moment anyway. If your country is politically left-leaning or right-leaning, it's still basically reflavored capitalism at the end of the day. Yeah, pretty much. Yes. And this is the last thing. I don't mind this conversation, but I want to find a way to transition into a video game. Because all I can do is add nihilism to this. I don't want to, because it doesn't help. And it just makes me feel bad afterwards. But I was lucky, I think, in a way, that I was born in '89. I grew up in Germany in the '90s. So first of all, I have multiple privileges. I'm a straight white male, and I grew up in Central Europe. So arguably, my life's been good. The '90s felt different. And the early 2000s felt different, up until 9/11, and then things changed. And we have been on some, generally I think, all of the Western world, I want to argue, has been on this kind of weird trajectory. Like in the 90s, for a moment at least, it was still, okay, companies made more money, but their workers also made more money, because if they're doing well, they're also doing well. And that just made sense. And at some point somewhere, someone decided, how about we don't do that? How about we don't spread the wealth that we generate and just hoard it like dragons? It's funny to me that every single person that has grown up with those classic stories, oh, there's a dragon, and then the knights come and fight the dragon, and the dragon had all the gold, and the dragon is the bad guy, because it had all the gold and it ate people. So the people slaying the dragon are the heroes. How that has been around for so long, but when dragons show up in the real world, people line up and go, no, I'm a fan of a dragon. The dragon is the smartest person on the planet, because maybe one day I can be the dragon. Don't know, doesn't make sense to me. Was I speaking in riddles? Was this all a big metaphor? Maybe. Maybe I'm just talking gibberish about dragons. Maybe I should be playing Skyrim, who knows. Turtles aren't beholden to capitalism. Anyways, TMNT. I have not really read the Turtles comics. I say Turtles because that's what they're known as in Germany, the TMNT comics. But I've rewatched the first two movies, the good ones, arguably, the other day when I traveled to see Tifa. And I want to argue that, because there's this one scene in the first movie where I think it's Michelangelo specifically times the pizza delivery and then gives the delivery guy less money because he is like 30 minutes and a couple seconds, like he is a couple seconds late. It's like if we don't deliver within 30 minutes, like $5 off or something like this. And he holds him to this. So like he puts the pizza through the sewer grate thing, and then Mikey just puts the money and is like, hey, where's my other $3? And then they're arguing through the sewer grate, like, no, you're late. Something like this. So in some crazy messed up way, 4 turtles were in the New York sewers. They got hit by radioactive ooze material. They got turned into anthropomorphic, I think is the word, bipedal Ninja Turtles eventually, and even they go out of their way to save a buck. So Even the TMNT have to deal with capitalism. With crazy, crazy. Did any of the words there make sense? Because I think I used anthropomorphic bipedal Ninja Turtles correctly, but I'm not sure now that I said it. Anyway, video games, fun, entertainment. For the last couple TMNT games I've played, I just put the games on screen. And as I was under the shower earlier, I was thinking, first of all, what game do I play? Because I had no idea up until like an hour ago. But then I realized, why have I never actually just played TMNT the Cowabunga collection? Because that collects all of these games that I've played, and it's on PC, and it's just way easier to set than what I've been doing. So I did that. Case in point, look, it's the Cowabunga collection, which is, despite being made by Konami and Digital Eclipse, but published by Konami, which I have issues with, is a really good collection, because besides there being a bunch of games in there, most importantly for me, this one that we're gonna play, it has the Turtles lair. I said this before, when companies, video game companies, re-release games or collections of their games, why don't we get the manuals with them? Looking at you, Capcom, looking at you directly, Capcom and the Mega Man Legacy collections and the Mega Man X Legacy collections, or whatever they're called. Anyway, look at what Konami and Digital Eclipse did, and please applaud that, because for some reason this needs to be celebrated. Boxes and manuals. So you can look at the game boxes if you want. I had that one as a kid. This is the NES game. We are looking for... No, not this. Tournament Fighter, also fun. I've played this one on stream before. That's the Japanese version. I've played this one recently on stream. It even has the back. Look, it's an actual scan. It's that easy. Nobody demands you do the digital artwork. Sorry, I have opinions on this. That's the game we're playing today. I don't love the art on this. I always found that kind of strange, because he looks like he has more muscles than he should. Then again, what do I know? I mean, look at me. Look. And I didn't go through the trouble of setting up the manual thing for us on stream because it's built into the Cowabunga collection. So let's quickly look at the manual. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Radical Rescue. Spoilers? I remember one thing about the game. I've never finished it. I never even got to, through the first quarter of the game, I think. This is slightly misleading because that's Leonardo. We don't get to play as Leonardo in the beginning. Congratulations! You are now a radical rescuer facing the awesome responsibility of saving the whole ooze-loving gang from a fate worse than a late pizza delivery. We recommend reading this manual first to give yourself an edge against the shredheads. Since when do the turtles love ooze? Also, I'm reading this part. I just realized maybe I should zoom in for you guys. There we go. A message from Michelangelo. Help! Calling all dudes and dudettes. If you want to be like Mike, that's more, you've got to partake in an important but dangerous radical rescue mission. You see, I was out grabbing a slice of za. What's wrong with saying pizza? When my friends were sucked into the old April's in trouble, we better go save her a bit. Now Splinter, Raph, Don, Leo and April are all prisoners in a freaky fortress, so I'm the only one left who isn't becoming a wallflower in a mildew factory. But to make matters worse, Shredder has returned with a new look. Fashion crimes. Nice. Half man with a bad attitude and half cyborg with the power to annihilate. Only the new and improved Shredder could be behind these heinous hijinks. Is that how you spell hijinks? Apparently. Help me free the sewer crew from the Cyber Shredder's twisted nightmare. Beautiful. Beautiful. How to launch the game? We don't need to know that. The name of the game is Think Fast. Pop quiz, everybody. To make it through Shredder's heinous hideout, you have to use strategy as well as ninja skill. You're up against the whole stinking army, and they don't get paid until they bring your shell in on a platter. There's a wild new challenge at every turn, but you're toast if enemies get in too many attacks. Your life gauge shows the strength you have left. You say goodbye to 1 life unit per hit. Lose it all and the game is over. You can choose to continue twice if Shredder still has your blood pumping. Just select continue with the start button when the game over screen appears and pick up in the arena where you left off. Why does this game have continues? It's a Metroidvania, it doesn't need that. 5 rescue missions. The strategy comes in when you must rescue your comrades in a certain order so that you can use each of their special new maneuvers to get past specific obstacles. That's the items in this Metroidvania. Every one of the turtles has their own unique ability that you need to use. You can play as Michelangelo or any turtle that has already been rescued. Change to another rescued turtle by pressing the start button during gameplay. At the turtle select screen, yada yada yada, the new character will have the same amount of lives as the character going out. Great, so I cannot just swap back and forth for my own safety. When you're fighting your way through the twisty-turny fortress, you can get your bearings at any time by pressing the select button to display the fortress map. I think that's going to be important. The map shows where you are and where your goals are, but you still have to figure out in what order to achieve them. Cool. We will get new turtle tactics that will really move you. Michelangelo can hover down things by jumping while jumping, so you can do the helicopter hang time, as the game calls it. Raphael does the Pokemon move, what's it called? It's like a spinning thing. Turbo spin? Something like this. It goes into his shell. Now he can really squeeze through narrow spaces when he crawls into his shell for protection. Rapid spin, yes, thank you, that's one. Oh, wait, wrong button. Leonardo, that's the thing from the box art. His temper has really got him busting up the place. That's not Leonardo that I know. That's a Raphael thing. Leo can break through certain destructible concrete blocks and wooden crates. It's crazy that not all of them can break through wooden crates. Anyway, above a breakable floor stack of crates, press and hold the control pad down and press the A button. And Donatello can climb apparently. Your creative genius has done it this time. He has devised a way to climb up and down sheer walls. In mid-jump, press the A button to stick to a wall. Typos. Use the control pad to move. Cool. Is there still anything else in here that's helpful? Items, there's a map, there's bosses, and we get a little picture of what I assume will be the boss fights. I remember Triceraton and Cyber Shredder. I don't remember Scratch, Dirtbag or Scaletail. How exactly does Scaletail work? Because his right arm is 3 snakes. Are those individual characters or is that just how his arm looks? Oh well, let's get into the game. Unfortunately, Leonardo's blockbuster was a casualty of a streaming war, so his move won't work anymore. Has he also been bought by, what's it, Paramount and whatever the fuck is adjacent to that? I hope not. You can see in the bottom right that there's like this legend for which buttons to press. I have set Game Boy Color mode on. It's a Game Boy game, it looks old, but this is the version we're gonna play. There we go. Why can't I not hear the game? Oh, there we go. Alright. Radical Rescue, new game. Let's go. A year has passed since Shredder was defeated. Allegedly. While 3 of the turtles relax in their sewer retreat. You call it a retreat in the sewer, really? A special bulletin from April O'Neil interrupts their favorite TV show. Can't stay for rest. 1 sec. Nah, I can't pause the game. 1 sec. No, I can. Fortunately, can't stay for rest. I have to go drop off some things for work and pick up groceries after. Enjoy your turtle time. Thank you very much for being here, Mortonaut. I hope you have a wonderful time doing all of that. I hope it all works smoothly. No people in line before you and sales for all of your grocery needs. Have fun. I'm here at the scene of an incredible prison break. It seems that the criminal responsible is... Ah! The broadcast is cut off. Yikes! We gotta go save April! The turtles spring into action and head for the fortress. Is everybody just allowing the Foot Clan to build a fortress somewhere in America? Meanwhile, Michelangelo is returning from the pizza joint and notices the place is deserted. Hey, where'd everybody go? Just then, bizarre laughter crackles out of the TV. Your friends are mine now, little turtle. If you dare to rescue them, come to the abandoned mine at the edge of the city. Are there abandoned mines near New York? I wasn't aware of it. Don't worry, gang, I'm on my way, says Michelangelo. Here we go. We can jump really high because we are a Ninja Turtle. We can attack while jumping. We can do this with a nunchuck. And we can do this. It's as easy as just pressing the jump button again while in the air. Some of the sound effects have been lifted from the previous Game Boy games, which I do not mind. Alright, wall. Okay, can I not make that jump? Do I have to go climb that tree? Come on. Okay, third time's the charm. First try, here we go. Okay, I give up. Let's go back then. It's fine. I'm already dying. Oh god. Cowabunga! The map menu says, unlike a Metroid map, we don't see what's where. We only see those black dots, which I assume is something important. Alright. Real quick, this game doesn't have a save feature, but it does have save states, thanks to this, and it has rewind. Wait. There. I will use save states because the game doesn't have a save feature. I will try to not have to rely on rewind. Rewind. Speaking is hard, yo. Keep out. No. Come in. Exit. No entrance. Anyway. I think we just picked up a pizza because my life recovered. Pizza slice, I don't know if you guys saw that in the manual when I flipped through the pages earlier. A pizza slice refills 3 parts of your life bar. A whole pizza is an extra life, basically. So if you run out of your health points, your life bar, then you automatically eat the pizza and then you get a refill. So I want to pick that up. Why is Zubat attacking me? Go away. Oops. This game only really uses 2 buttons for gameplay and still I get that wrong. Yay, we got one. Is there something down here? No. This boulder's gonna fall, isn't it? Can I hit those? No, I cannot. Let's just go wherever we can the first chance we get, I guess. Ah, that is mean. That's a dickish. Why would you respawn like that? Oh well. Stop throwing stuff, please. Ah, you made me walk into it. No! Oh god. Why did the pizza piece despawn? Great. I'm not loving this hallway. Okay, there we go. Let's stick. No! That is so mean! Konami, come on, you can do better than that. What's with the cheap tricks? Alright. Not being able to see doors and stuff on this map makes this not helpful at all. I have no idea where I've just all been already. Oh well. They targeted kids with this game, so I assume I should be able to do this. Redeemed, reverse, reverse. No, you didn't. You did not. Also, since I'm all the way back up here already, since I assumed there would be more. Did the big pizza also return? Can I just pick up another one? Or is that like a... Nope. Of course. Oh, no, it did. It did. It was on the other side. Alright. Yep. Alright, let's pretend I just never lost it. Alright. Now I feel a bit better about myself. Okay, we've been through the thing on the right. That was pointless, so let's not go back there now. There is probably stuff up there which we can't reach because we need Donatello for that. As I've learned because I've read the manual. Let's check left. Okay. This looks... Oh, the colors are a bit much on my eyes. Oh, I didn't say that yet, but you can... In this game also, you can make this full screen, but now it's stretched. You can hardly see it in the background, but it is. Original size of the screen, which is like the exact aspect ratio of a Game Boy. I'm playing on full because I don't care that much about the authenticity. And it has different filters, so you could also turn that off and then the game looks like this. Which is not prettier if you ask me. So let's turn the LCD filter back on. That's what I'm playing with. Alright. Yeah. Why exactly are these bats attacking me? When did the turtles ever like annoy the wildlife so much? Oh. Why do I think you're gonna screw me over? Okay. That worked out. Nah. Am I supposed to do this? They're combining Metroidvania gameplay with beat 'em up NES platformer enemy placement. I don't know how I feel about that. Can we not? Is this gonna hit me? Okay, thank you. Okay, so if we find a full whole pizza while we already have one, we get a full heal. Hey, what? Oh, we can shoot shuriken if we do that. Oh my god. I'm not doing well. It's alright, we can manage. I hope. Come on, go down there. The controls are not horrible, but a little finicky, I want to say. Not stiff, but getting onto these ladders is not as forgiving as I would want it to be. You're gonna respawn the enemy, aren't you? Yep. Alright, let's go through here. Alright, so I've gone up, left, right? Oh! Nah, that is so mean. Enemies rushing you on the ground where you can't hit them. Really, guys? Really? Why are you gonna make it cheap? Alright. Let's hit that thing. I have a dumb feeling if I do this, I cannot... Okay, let me try that. First I pick up the pizza. No. No, wait, where's the thing? I want to rewind. Meh hitboxes. A little bit of slowdown. Oh yeah, okay, there's 3 enemies on the screen. I'll just wait here, I guess. Alright. As long as the enemies all get destroyed within 1 hit, it's not too bad, I guess. Also, you cannot attack upwards or anything, you can just attack straight in front of you. At least with Michelangelo. Don't know how that's gonna work with the others. Where are we? Oh, there's a black dot in this room, whatever that means. This way maybe? Can you not do that? Look for a key. Okay. Any idea where I should be looking for one? That'd be helpful. Also, it just tells you that there is something in this room. It doesn't even tell you what there is in this room, even if you now found it, right? Yeah. Okay, so it... How annoying. So therefore it boils down to try to traverse the map and go to all the black dots on it. Alright. Get wrecked. Ah, crap. Give me that pizza, bro. Oh, well. Okay, now let's go down. Can we jump through platforms downwards? No, we cannot. Okay. Ooh, that was close, but it worked. I see the ladder there. Ooh, nice. I'll pick up. Save. That looks like a boss fight. Menacing music. Flame Mammoth. What's it gonna be? Ouch. You said all of the attacks would do 1 damage. That did 2. I think. Alright. At least the pattern is easy enough. If it keeps jumping, it's gonna run. That did 2 damage. That did 2. That was more than 1, wasn't it? Wait, rewind. I want to see that. Now I've been talking so much. That did 2. The manual straight up lies to you. Good to know. Classic Konami stuff. I assume they just left the manual as is, whether it was truthful or not. I don't get iframes? What the fuck? I'm blinking! Do you not see this? What do you mean you can damage me in this? I cannot do that to you? Screw you, Scratch. Pow. Give me that key. Oh my god. Why is there a score system? Oh, because old games used to have those. Hey, we got a full heal out of that too. Alright. So far, after the first couple of minutes I've been playing this, my first impression now is basically they tried to adapt the Metroid formula without fully understanding why it's good, why people like it. Yeah, fuck it. I want the safety. Oh my god, I want the safety pizza from over there. Come on. See, now I press A to fall off the ladder, it doesn't work. But if I hold right or left and then press A, then I can fall off a ladder. It's little finicky things like this that don't make sense to me. So you can jump off of these things, but not the way you would necessarily expect. It's all a matter of learning it, I guess, but still. Ah, screw you. Why did I do that? But we got a safety pizza, that's fine. Ha! Hell. Alright, it was up here and then to the left. I forgot you would do that. Is there something over here? I didn't go this way earlier. Nope. This just exists so that you check it out and the enemy comes at you at a spot where if you crouch, which you need to do to be able to hit it, you're gonna go into the ladder. I think this is what my teachers felt like when I would hand in homework and they would give it back with a little note saying, I know you can do better. So far the game isn't bad, it works. Just a lot of small things. I'm like, nah, you could have done so much better. You're wasting your potential, TMNT Radical Rescue. Hey! Thanks, dude! Let's go find Raph and Don and bust them out. Hey, we got Leonardo. Cool. What was his ability again? Oh yeah, busting. Let's have a look at that. Leonardo. Hold down and press A. Oh! It's a spin. That's stolen directly from Mega Man. Okay, we cannot make that jump for him. Let's stick with Mikey then. Alright, we haven't gone down here. Have we? Oh wait, no, we have, but not in the room I just came out of. Alright, I'm not gonna take that bait now. I've evolved beyond this. There we go. Leave a pizza where it is up there. Hey, we got a score of 20,000. This was just the way to the boss fight, right? I couldn't tell because there's still a black spot on the map. I thought I've been through here, but only one way to find out, I guess. Can we rematch the boss fight? Oh no, one more down. Okay. I remember walking past this earlier. No! How can I cancel out of this? Yes, by jumping again. Okay. So do this and then hit him while you're flying down. Oh, I can jump too. Oh, really? You hit me in the crotch? Party foul. At least a party foul. Dude, it's a bat. It flew past your leg. Don't be melodramatic. I would act exactly the same way if it happened to me. Oh my god. That is so cheap. Hey, look, we found breakable blocks. Leo, your task. Okay. We have found a key card, I guess. Back to Michelangelo. Why do they share the same health bar? Only left. Okay, let's go that way. There's something down here. How do you fight that guy without getting hit yourself? I do not understand. No! Go down, go down. Oh my god. Didn't mean to do that. Or is the idea that you go around him? No! Why? Where's the enemies everywhere? Because the enemy fortress. I understand that, but of course, okay. I can walk next to him. That works. Dude! Relentless. Relentless. Pizza? No. Oh. See? I want to dodge, but... Okay, now we came here for nothing. Because of that we also need Leonardo, I guess. Alright, but there is nothing in this room. Can we go down one more? Ah, dicks! No! When did I save last? Did I save after the boss fight or when I got Leo? Let's make a save after I've picked up some health. How do you get past that? How are you supposed to go back? No, that's on me. Oh my god. No, fuck you. No. I know I said I want to... This thing is homing. I know I said I don't want to use rewind if I don't have to, but I have to. People beat this on a Game Boy. I just wanted to dodge. He's gonna hit me, isn't he? Maybe not. Okay, so the idea here is to go around him. Cool. Where are we? I have no idea. 1, 2... Pizza? 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 I've played video games before, I shouldn't... There's something about this type of game design that just... I hope I can get better at it. Time for a sip of coffee. I think the smartest thing every one of these video game companies has ever done is put these games into collections with things like save states and rewind. Okay, there's a pizza up there. There's breakable blocks above me. Can Leo also hit upwards? No. Okay. How do I... So I have to drop in there somehow then. Fuck you. Fuck you very much. And I thought the Mega Man games were bad with this. Hey, we found a pizza piece. Immediately get hit. Oh, we can fall in there from above? From here. Alright. Leo, can you... Are those supposed to be those wooden crates? This one looks... Ah! Look! I can't pause, I cannot undo this. Wait, I can do this. Those crates have a slightly different texture on them. That's how you can tell they are the breakable ones, I guess. Okay. Now let me get up there. And then we can agree to make a save state here, and if I die, I'll reload from here. I don't have to keep spamming rewind. I think that's a fair compromise. Alright. Do your worst. Or maybe don't. I'm bad at this. Come on, I see you. I bet those are the bats that have spread COVID. Where are we? Yeah, I don't know if any of this is helpful. Let's try to go right. Let's try to go towards a different section of a map. Do I want to go down here? Yes, and then to the right, hopefully. That looks promising. Nice jump. Oh! Mashing wins. Fuck you. It didn't. Hey! Oh wait, that's one of those boulders that falls down. Okay. I have seen those before. My brain didn't work the way I wanted it to. I cannot go down here. Okay. Open the door. Oh, that's what the keycard was for. Okay. Will there be more keycards? Does the door only open once? Does it stay open now? Yes, okay. I cannot tell with this game. Nah, oh, that... Game designers, I cannot see where I'm going when I'm falling down. What do you want me to do? Drill, baby, drill. Turtle Inferno. Really? Into the enemy? Imagine you're on your second and I assume therefore last continue, and you're low on health and you're falling down there. And that's how you die. I don't remember any of this, not gonna lie, but no, unacceptable. I see now why I never finished this as a kid. Here too. So do I couldn't crouch. Oh, I can hit those. Oh, come on. I'll take that one. I think what Metroid does, even the original Metroid as far as I remember, only really played the remake Zero Mission. But what the Metroid games do much better is that they give you enough information on the screen to give you some sort of idea where you should jump to. And normally you don't jump into enemies nearly as much as I do here. Come on, walk to the left. Are we still on a path to something sensible? I think I need to go to the right, but how would I? Oh well. It will reveal itself, I guess. No. There we go. Hey, pizza. Nice. Oh, this thing didn't respawn. That one didn't even know, okay. Do I want to go up there or do I want to go down? I want to go down there, I guess, to try to get to that black spot there. Alright. And now the enemies respawn. Okay. It's a Game Boy game, you can't do too much about that. Very, very limited amount of hardware. Come on. Alright, nothing. Awesome. Can you guys leave, please? Nope. Oh, he runs. Can we not have even faster enemies, please? Oh, I could have just fallen down there. That would have been much faster. Oh well. It be what it be. Can this hit? Why would you put in hazards like this that don't even hit you if you're just standing there? Or walking through, I guess. I guess I have to do this. Really? Am I doing this right? Am I supposed to? I guess this is for Raphael with the spinning thing? I have no idea. Dude! There isn't even anything up here! This existed only to hurt me. So, leap of faith, I guess? Yeah, a little bit. At least they used their hazards to... I really thought those were gonna be spikes and they would damage me. That entire area just existed to ruin my day. Okay, down and then to the left, I guess? Cannot do that, we need Raphael here, okay. Ah, good. Oh, if you quit out of a game and go back to the game select menu, you can activate a help thing. I forgot an enhancement they call it, that tells you on the map what is. I might do that at some point because this is the most rudimentary map I've ever seen. Yeah, let's just go down. Oh, not go down. No! Leonardo, where are you? Come on. Do your shot. Please be fast enough. Yes, thank you. Ah, okay. Dude, what? What? Why? Aha, no, 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 no. 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 Okay. Next hit I'll take. I think I'm supposed to be here with Raphael, but that's not happening right now, so... Dicks. You can't... Why would you do it like this? We need to have a key card. You're joking. I have no idea how that didn't hit me. Where are we? Here. And maybe there's a key card on the left? I need Raphael for that. Okay. Okay, that one was on me. I own that one. I have made no progress whatsoever. Go away. Oh wait, yeah, I can't go through there. And I cannot get back. Load game, yes please. Ouch. Time for the walk of shame. Okay, the stuff at the bottom we can't reach. Let's try to go towards the black spot that's center slightly up. However, I will get there, I don't know, but let's make that the next target. Come on. Maybe I need to play slower. I want to say methodically, but in a game where the camera works the way it does here, that's not really methodical. Do I want to go down here? If we can... Have we been in here? Yeah, we have, right? I cannot go to the right? Can I? Or does this go down? That works. Alright. Ranger, please. Oh my god. Please enjoy your drink. That was stupid, but I walked into that. Okay, and we cannot get through here. Okay, so this path doesn't work. Then we might as well reload. My favorite. Oh, made it. Okay, up and to the right one. Come on. There was another one here. Go. Got you as well. And then there's one here and one there. I pressed the button. Nah. Alright, up. There's not really much space for me to move, but sure. We are more up now. Okay, I want to go that way. I don't like this map. Is there a way here? Nope. Okay. So let's go left then. Lucky. Ooh, Leo, can you get us in here, please? We have not been in here yet. Ooh, a health thing. Nice! A full heal and extra. I will save here. Imagine it's a checkpoint. Alright. This is where we got Leo, didn't we? Where am I going? Oh, I'm going in a circle, aren't I? Oh lordy. Ouch. Wait, isn't this the place where I always picked up a pizza in the beginning? I'm not sure anymore. How do we... Okay. Nothing to it but to do it. No, that was dumb. Thank you. I should get a freebie every now and then. I'm hurt. My foot is affected. Alright, up here? Was that the trick? Also, those bats fly to the side and just self-destruct on impact. That's kind of sick. Alright, up here? Does that work? Oh, I forgot this room. I had forgotten about it. Come on. I know you're there. Another one? There you are. And now the triple. Then you wait. I would love someone like Mercury's team, who also did the Zelda remakes, the Metroid remakes, Samus Returns and Dread. Dread is not a remake, sorry. I want them to remake this game. I think that could be glorious. I just went in a circle. How do I get out of here? Well, not like this, clearly. Alright, back we go. Oh, I can drill through this. I haven't done that yet. Progress! Oh no, that's just the other side. Okay, not progress. Alright, there was nothing on the right. No. Of course I hit my head there. Dude, I don't remember the layout of the rooms. Why do you punish me like this? No. Right? up? Up works. Okay. Let's do that then. How? Map, wrong button. Right and up? Or did we already check that at the beginning? And I think I did, and I said something about needing Donatello for that. Can you not make every single floor like this? Thank you. That was so mean. Good luck not getting hit by that. Because you cannot see the hazard. I need to be able to jump higher. Can we wall jump? Dude, go away. Nope. And every time you jump, you get punished because the enemy gets to respawn. Nope. Alright. Yes. Ooh, it has a strategy guide. Let's have a peek. Can you jam with a console cowboys in cyberspace? That's right, I'm talking about hacking. That's my language. You can max out your life bar or sometimes change the amount of continues you have. That's not helpful. When Dirtbag jumps into the air, I haven't found him. When Scratch starts swinging his ball and chain, he's about to throw them at you. Yeah, that's that. Awesome, thank you. Right after you rescue Leonardo, we've done that. There's 4 hearts hidden throughout the map. Okay, that's good to know. And they tell you where they are. There's a map. There's the map. Thank you. That's really helpful. But what I wanted to do is quit the game and then press this button. Helpful map icons on. Now we go back into the game. And then we not save, load. That is not helpful. Where's my helpful map icons? What part of me activating the helpful map icons was going to change? Because I don't see shit. Did I do it wrong? Enhancements. Enables map icons that show the locations of bosses, kidnapped friends and keycards. Yes. Do I need to start over for that? Because if that's the case, I'm not going to do that, and instead I will open the map that we have in the guide on the other screen for me. It does. Okay, it doesn't. It doesn't work for a game already in progress. Okay, cool. Bear with me a second. I hope this doesn't crash anything, as this is wont to do. I just made a screenshot really quick. Cool. Can I put that up there? Yes, I can. Lost in Shredder's Devious Maze, here's the complete Radical Rescue map with all the points of interest. And hey, doesn't that look like a secret message in the upper right? Huh? What do you mean? Where? There's no message in the upper right. What? Am I drink? Am I stupid? There's a pizza in the top right. Doesn't that look like a secret message in the upper right? Do you see it? Am I nuts? What am I supposed to see there? Huh? It looks like there's a little like a little signboard there, super tiny. like top right room on the outside, on the left where this little like mine exit is there, but that just makes sense because that's probably a sign saying mine this way. Alright, let's take a short break here, which I will use to go pee and then pre-study the map, and I will try to find a way to make this more visible for me. And then with basically all the amenities and quality of life features you would expect nowadays from a Metroidvania like this, maybe then we can do it. I want to say, since I've also now done like 3 streams of Metroid Samus Returns, I want to argue that seeing things on the map like door or like screen transitions, the doors and items you have already found but couldn't reach should be a standard feature. I understand this game came out in like 90 something. They didn't do that yet, but I very much enjoy having that nowadays. Anyway, BRB. I've returned. Still mad about this game. Ranger, I don't know when you did that because I was very focused on living my worst life in this game. Thank you for the sit like a human ready. I hope Tifa will do it as well when I tell her about it, but I shall use it for now. Alright, looking at... Let's look at the map together. Let's just plot the course like this. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. And over here for me, I will like try to chart a route. Now, we have checked out this part of the map. I cannot move freely, I have to jump back and forth like this. We have defeated Scratch, which is the tiny, what's this color? Slightly light green surrounding thing. We didn't get the ID card after, or did we? No, we did. We still have that with us, I think. I think what I should have been doing after that is to try to get to Dirtbag, which is the one sticking out on the left. The thing is, I don't know how to get there. I think... I also don't know where I am right now. That's the next issue. But my plan for now will be to try to reach Dirtbag, the next boss fight. And then I assume... There, now he's on the left. And I assume he's gonna give me a key, which I can then hopefully use on the key door that you see on the middle right side of the map right now. So, let's find out where we are, right? Map. We are up there. That does not help me. Okay. So, down and to the left, I think. I find it highly peculiar that I can basically choose between having no map, no, or too much map. We're going right way now. Does this lead down? I cannot tell with this shit. Let's assume so. Otherwise, we just reload from where we just were. Basically, we want to go back to where we got Leo. Ah, come on. Is it smart for me to fall down this way? Who knows? Alright. So what we're aiming for is the bottom leftmost dark spot. Essentially. Which I believe I've tried before, but this time it will for sure work. Now we have a strategy guide. Alright. There's a door that we need a key card for. That's kind of an indicator that we're going the right way. Alright. I cannot see on the map, on the strategy guide map on the side where we are. Everything looks the same. Oh wait, here. Alright. Then there should be nothing on the left. Alright, okay, now I figured out where I am. Cool. This game needs a remake. Alright, this was easier with Leo. Dude! Why? I swear every single room in this game is like being dicks. Hey, look, I for once didn't fall into an enemy. That's a new experience for me. Now, slow and steady wins the race. Look at me! I'm getting somewhere. Alright, now we're here. I have bad memories from the first time we made it this far. Can somebody please drop a piece of pizza? Oh my god! Why do I need to kite out the enemies like that? No! I refuse! If I break those shots, does that count as defeating an enemy so it can spawn a pizza? Come on. Thank you. Eat my foot. You too. I'll just slowly float down and hope I don't land in anything. Okay. Thank you. Why do they have to come at you in like this wavy pattern too? This is stressful. They can run now? And then he drops a piece of pizza that I needed. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Sorry. I let him get the best of me. Alright, that's just spikes. You throw your stuff. And I do this. Why are you like this? Why? Where are we? We are here. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, to the boss we will need to go up. Did I not do that earlier? Oh, pizza. Nice. Alright. But I've made it to this room before. No, I haven't. I don't remember this enemy. What is that? And why does it look like a brain robot thing? Mean. Mean. Am I supposed to do it like this? Did I just skip most of the room? We found the next boss fight. I'll take it. All it took was for me to virtually go and buy the strategy guide, which is thankfully included in the game. It's a sexy buff mole. How do I dodge that? Okay. So not only do I not know where he's gonna land. Can you telegraph your moves, please? Alright, that didn't work out. Cool, thank you for the reload feature. Good game. Alright. Double jump, dash. Not a double jump. He has moves. I don't like it. Why are you going away? How do I dodge that? He can fall out of the sky into me. You know when people say video games were so much better when I was a kid? No. No. Not all of them. Not all of them. For a second I thought I saved her accidentally. Alright. And sometimes he... Oh wait, double hop is dash. How do you dodge that? Ouch. Double hop, dash. 1, 2, dash. I cannot move that. I kicked him as he came down. But we heard at the end, freaked me the freak out. Okay. Doable, but I think I didn't win because I learned the pattern and all that. I think I learned because I got good RNG. Since when you... Oh wait, I've seen you jump before. I should have anticipated that. Good thing you cannot jump. Okay, to go down we need Leo to do the... Okay, we don't. Dick. They have iframes and I don't. No. Okay, we've been up here. Let's get the pizza. Wait, let's also get a full health. We leave the room, we come back, we pick up the pizza again, we get full health. Come on, throw. No, you want to. Ha! Ha! I'm beginning to see. I am the chosen one. Double pizza, thank you. Alright, now we need to go down here and follow this path. Gotcha, bitches. No, because now we have another key that we can use to rescue one of our friends. This section will never not piss me off. How do you want me to jump? Do I need to damage boost this? Was this really intended? I have a hard time accepting that. Ouch. Ouch. Hey, look, we found him. Awesome! But this pit is their main base, and we still gotta find Dawn. We found Raphael. Cool, how do you work? Okay. Do I take damage during this? Of course I do. Naturally. Please go away. Alright. Let me quickly scratch this stuff off of my map. So we've taken you out, we've taken you out. Alright. Now snipping tool is freaking out. Thank you very much. Alright. We've made progress. Let's say if I can get back into the game. Thank you. Save. Yes. Thank you. And then try it without the map for a bit again. Maybe in doing the part we've done now, I have learned how to play the game the way the developers intended me to. Okay. Wait. How? No, I was supposed to jump over here. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, thanks. Yeah, let's do this. I see a bunch of spikes and I don't know what do I do. And if you're Raphael and you come down here in the shell form, or whatever it's called, the rapid spin thing, then you can get out of it, but you will have to take damage. Ouch. Health pickup, please? Wait. We need to farm health for a second. I'm one hit away from death. Oh, there we go. Alright. Do we want to go up or do we want to go down? We've gone up before I reloaded like 15 times. Yes, this is where we haven't been. We went down here, but we couldn't go through there because we need to go do this. Alright, cool. By the way, this narrow path is exactly as high as their shells, so I'm not quite sure why they don't just crawl through there. Locking with dime stuffed crust pepperoni pizza from Pizza Hut. Hashtag I wish I was sponsored. Same. Ouch. Can you? Not, thank you. I really feel like pizza too. The moment I decided to play TMNT, I keep saying TMNT, Turtles. The moment I decided to play Turtles, I was like, I wish I had pizza. I was thinking, do I still quickly go to the store to get stuff for tomorrow to make pizza? But then I figured I shouldn't. Cheese stuffed crust, not sure how I typoed so hard. I was gonna say, with pepperoni and cheese in there sounds even nicer. Arguably, could be really good. Yay, we found another ID card. Okay, I will rewind, but why does this pit exist? Doesn't this just seem to you like there is something on the left next to the wall? And when you do that, and when you die, like, if you design the place the way Shredder would, because he wants to kill the turtles, this makes sense. It exists to kill. Yeah. Hear me out. If you look at the design from the perspective of somebody who hates the turtles and who wants them dead, makes sense. Makes perfect sense. But didn't the game developers want me to play the game and win? Or maybe this is their idea of, and now you fell down there and then you used one of your continues. And now you know better for next time. When you do it again. And then you probably won't make it. So that's why we have a password feature, because for some reason this game doesn't have a battery save. And then fuck you. Up or down? What do you guys think? I'm looking at the map because let's look at the map together. Why do I exclude you all from this? Also, real quick, since thankfully the hint thing tells us where the extra hearts are. Where am I in the map right now? Not near one of those, right? No, the first one we got, second, third, and fourth we can't reach right now. Okay. We are... Wait, does the game... When I go left and right to change tip, it jumps between these things like this, and I figured maybe that's helpful to the order you need to do this in, because this is where you start, this is the first boss, this is the second boss. But not the case. Alright, we picked up the ID card that's now on the bottom left of the screen. We got all the way up there. And I guess the next boss fight would be the Triceratops dude. So do we approach... Can we go right around this, or do we have to go left around this? I think we have to go left way around this. Let's try that first. So we need to go up now is what I'm trying to say. Disappearing block puzzles are never fun. I don't know why they would think of doing it like this. This way. One way only. Of course. Left doesn't work. Around? Long way? Yeah, maybe I can go right now and then down and then in the... So many stage hazards! Okay. That's a lot to deal with. Is that Krang? In his big robot suit. What? It took me 3 attempts to finish that jump. I can dig a hole in. I didn't take damage doing that. Yes! Health pickup. That's a checkpoint, right? Alright. Michelangelo. Why do they have iframes? Welcome in, Benjima. Happy Saturday. I am somewhere between potentially having caught a cold, or maybe it's just allergies. Hopefully just allergies. And I'm playing Radical Rescue TMNT 3, and I regret it. This game's kinda ass, not gonna lie. How are you doing? Raphael, do your thing. Alright. A pizza pickup would be nice. Ha! He fell down with. Get sight in the eyes. They can run, but those cannot jump. Make it make sense. No, don't. Thank you. I see you move. I don't like it. This way only. No, I'm not gonna go in there now. He can jump. Okay. Don't do it. Down. Bye. Okay. Alright, I went on to the left. Then we're here. Yeah. I get so confused. Alright. I don't have a health pickup. I don't like that. No, stay there. Nobody likes you. Okay, we made it. Now I just have to do all of this with 1 health bar. Let's go. Actually, let me save here. Saves us a couple seconds when I have to redo this fight 15 times. Okay. This fight seems too easy. Where the others didn't telegraph their attacks at all, this one does too much. Okay, yeah, they also all hit like trucks, so... We got this. We don't got this. Oh, lucky. Not lucky. I'm straight up not having a good time. He jumped in. I should have walked through underneath him. That's on me. I should have anticipated a high jump. I accept that. And when he jumps backwards, he's gonna do a high jump. When he does tippy taps, he's gonna run. Tippy taps, run. I got stun locked. I could not move. No, my gamepad is still on. Okay, that can happen. Now we know that too. Have you ever played Radical Rescue, Benjamin? I know you're a TMNT fan. Big jump? Not big enough. Come on. Stun locked, stun locked. Come on. I have not. I cannot recommend it so far. This game doesn't have checkpoints or anything. If I die twice, the game is over. So yeah. Oh, good RNG. Do the jump. Still not enough, man. Ouch. No, stun locked. I couldn't move. Ah. Why is it that enemies get iframes and I don't? I understand some games just do that as a choice, but that was abysmal. Sorry, I had given up before I even started. Alright, this is the one, I can feel it. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh my god. He's gonna jump. Ooh, and I forgot he can headbutt me. I got him to like half. Fuck Konami. Fuck Konami. A million times. They know why they gave you rewind and save states for these games in the collection. The Cowabunga collection is really cool because it comes with scans of the box art and the manuals. And every collection should have that. Capcom. But it doesn't change that some of these games are just trash. This being one of them. I have it, it's nice. It's amazing. As a collection it is amazing. This game as a game is just... But maybe in what I presume will be the second half, I will learn to love it. So far it's... You know when people say it's rough around the edges? I have a hunch that TMNT 3 Radical Rescue is rough around the edges, filled with creamy piles of shit. I don't expect this to get better. If I had iframes, this is why I'm complaining about this so much. I get hit, fine, that's on me. And if the enemy or the attack keep being inside of my hitbox, I cannot move. You get stun locked. And since you don't really have iframes, or they exist for like 2 frames, so effectively you don't, then there are moments where they just eat through your health. And now so far I'm winning because I got good RNG and the enemy doesn't attack. That's not good game design. You shouldn't be able to beat a game or not based on luck. Then I might as well just go gamble. Just do it perfectly and yeah, I'm rewinding now. I can attack? Look. He anticipates my fall. Oh look, done. Totally first try. I remember playing Fall of Foot Clan, the first Game Boy game, and loving it. It was a bit on the easy side, it's relatively short, but I enjoyed it because it didn't feel like a chore to play. The second game was fine until the second to last stage. And the last stage is like 50% of the game, and it very much just becomes an onslaught of bullshit. I should have... That was on me. I could have dodged that if I had quickly swapped to Raphael. I accept that. Map. Radical Rescue is a step backwards in every aspect. Now, strategy guide? No strategy guide. There's like 5 things left, 6 things left. We've explored like half-ish of a map. Process of elimination shouldn't make it that much harder, right? The music's fun. Hey, look, health. Cool. That's the one thing I gotta give him so far. Do I want to go back to the right and then somewhere else, or do I want to go through the left? Wait, I want to use the strategy guide. I paid for it. Am I not in this room? In this room full of fire jets, robots and bats, don't miss these breakable blocks. Use Blockbuster for your second heart. We got that one. Oh yeah, true. I picked this one up. I had seen this before, but I remembered to check my surroundings and got that. Okay. Do we go up or do we go down? I think we should go right and then down. Simply because then I don't have to go for that door. Go away. Ooh, lucky. Is it this way? We cannot go. You motherfuckers. We cannot go back. Because that would require Raphael to be able to jump while he's in his shell. And you cannot do that. And there's nothing here. Okay, cool. So, forget I asked myself which way I should be going. If you want to make linear games, that's fine. Just maybe don't make them Metroidvania. Anyway. Oh look, a way up. I have a really dumb feeling. To stretch out the game, they're gonna make me go all the way up, to the right, down to the bottom stuff, and then all the way back up. Right? Wanna bet? We will find out. What genre would you say Metroid was? Metroid? It coined its own genre. I think Metroidvania is what it is now. Back then it was a exploration adventure, I think. I mean, it has platforming elements, but they're not the focus. The focus is the exploration. In a way, I want to argue it's one of the very first ever open world games. I've gone full circle. This is where I started, but I couldn't go through. Yeah, now, but action platform? Oh, that's an annoying sound. Yeah, back then, exploration platform, if that makes sense. Mommy, thank you very much for resub. Love. Subscribe for 39 months. I feel like I've been playing this game for 39 months. And it's been less than 2 hours. How are you doing, Mommy? Alright, so I gotta go left. Doing good. Glad to hear that. I'm not. Wait. Huh? Where do I go? I can't go anywhere. Okay, strategy guide. I paid for this. I get to do this. We are there. So, Skishu, yes. Open world is the same way Metal Gear Solid is open world. I'll take it. We have defeated the Triceratops looking tiny guy. I cannot zoom in more than this. Sorry, the game just doesn't allow that. We've defeated the Triceratops thing. We are... Okay, no, this is a circle. I have to leave. Yeah, I'm completely overthinking this. I have to go through the one-way door. I don't remember when I saved. After the boss fight, cool. Fine. Then the only thing that I still gotta do is pick up that pizza that I found. Alright. Come on, please, Michelangelo. Shoot. Thank you. Did you see me hit that? Nice. Oh, thank you. Just leave me alone then, I guess. Where was the pizza? Down here. Nice. Alright. This is all I had to do. It's that easy. It's literally that easy, and now we need to go down. Nah. Crap. Leo! Come on, my friend. Watch me get hit. I didn't need. Usually that happens here. So now we gotta go all the way down, so might as well try this. Okay. Again, I thought I was stuck here for a second. So, Pokemon Gen 10 thoughts. I have seen the trailer. Sick! And I hope that the game will look as good and run as well as it did in those snippets that we saw during the reveal. That's my only hope. Other than that, I guess we will now forever be in... What the fuck is this shit? I cannot jump. I need to take damage to get out of this. What the... Why would you make a game like this? Sorry. It looks really cool. I'm not a fan of the idea of having to dive a lot. That also was my least favorite part of previous generations that had that. Just give me more routes to walk around them. But it looks really nice. And I hope it's going to be good. That's it. Zelda was before Metroid, so maybe Zelda is the first open world. Oh, yeah, true. I completely forgot about that. Definitely. The original Legend of Zelda is an open world game. Yeah, you can go wherever you want. As my voice gives in from this bush. No. Why did the enemy respawn behind me? How do I... Oh, like that. Just do the jump really well. Can you stop? Oh, look, we had an ID card still. And back to the Gen 9 reveal trailer, and there you can actually see bad texture and frame rates, so I have hope. I have two, I guess. Alright, we cannot go up, we need Donatello for this. We need to go down. So, hopefully it's gonna be somewhat straightforward for me. Nice. That ain't it. We're stuck. What? Is there a path I don't see? Right. First things first. Alright. We are down there where we found the pizza. Oh! There was a ladder in the previous room? What? Okay. I'm dumb. Sorry. I should have been able to see that one. Oh yeah, there's a whole thing down there. Here. Oh. Okay. I didn't need the help. I did need the help because, as you can tell, I kind of had it with this game. At this point, I'm just continuing because we're like over halfway through. Now we might as well. But not recommended. Game Freak are quite good when it comes to being honest in their trailers. So the fact that you have another year, waves could look even better. I don't think... I thought I'm invulnerable in this state. What the fuck? What is this? What is this even for? Sorry. I don't think Game Freak ever improved on how... I'm sorry. When you get up there, you cannot see those spikes. Look at this. Wait. You're playing the game. This is your first time entering this room. Huh. Huh. You couldn't... Sorry. When we entered the room, through the ladder on the top right of this, we could have seen the spikes that are now above us. I did not pay attention to that because I was so focused on just surviving to get to this point, but I didn't look at what is in other parts of the room. Fuck you, Konami. Honestly, if a game looks like the trailer with no additional improvements but has voice acting and a good story, I'd already be quite pleased. There's no way it's gonna have voice acting. I would not mind that. I would like that. I don't think we're ever gonna do that. Legends ZA didn't have voice acting. Voice acting, Mario already gone too far. It would be wonderful. I don't think we're gonna do that. Then we also need to pay for voice actors for all the different languages. They don't have a budget, it's a small indie company. It's about time! Looks like Shredhead's up to his old tricks. Let's go find Master Splinter. Splinter isn't in this game, as far as I'm aware. Who got all kidnapped in the beginning of the story? It was the three of them. Oh wait, no. Their home was completely abandoned. So potentially Splinter is one of the people who got kidnapped. I'll take it back. I'm done. Pokemon isn't a game that needs incredible realistic visual, just not flat balconies. Hot take, if it looks like Legends ZA did, I'm happy. Could it have looked better? Yes. Was it, at least to me, a massive improvement over Scarlet and Violet? Yes. And a man can dream. Yes. Never give up that hope. Even if we're all like pessimistic about like, nah, it's not gonna happen. You cling on to that positivity. Maybe you can make us all believe. That'd be nice. The world needs more of that. Smallest franchise in the world, from what I know. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing how little they seem to put into these games. Then again, capitalism. Why invest more in the development if they don't need to and it still sells that well? So, I'm part of a problem. I mean, yeah, even Sword and Shield look better than Scarlet and Violet. Yes. Wait, with one caveat. Sword and Shield looked great if you weren't in the wild area. That thing looked worse than Ocarina of Time on the N64 at points. And I'm not being funny. If you go to any tree in that area and you look at them, I know it's not the point of a game, but there were very obvious parts of a wild area that looked like absolute trash. Oh look, we can climb now. Can I attack during this? No. Again, I know I'm complaining a lot about this game. I cannot hide my feelings. I'm not gonna lie to you and say, this is amazing, I love this, thank you Konami for making this game. As Donatello, you can climb up and down. I cannot attack. I guess if I jump, I let go? Yeah, okay. So I assume what I need to do is I need to climb up and then let go and then fall down to a platform. All the platforms I could possibly fall onto have those little crawly enemies, so I'm gonna get hit. Just like that. I'll wait a moment. There, now I didn't. It was completely RNG whether I would get hit or not, because I could see that one. I couldn't see what happens on the platform below me. Did they playtest this? And did they listen to the feedback the playtesters told them? Because I argue they didn't. Okay, we are in a new area. We've got all the turtles. Fuck you. We got all the turtles, and we have not that much stuff left on the map, so we should be good. Yes. No. How do we get places? I think we need to go up, right? Like we haven't explored, and like if you slice the map diagonally into like 2 pieces of toast, we haven't explored any of that part of the map, only this. Right. Let's try to go. But before I do this, Michelangelo. Why would you place any other? Fuck off! Fuck you, game! Fuck you! What is this shit? What? There's no indication of it happening! As for Turtles 2 and 3 were fighting games, the more you know. Welcome in Dark Lord. No, TMNT 3 on Game Boy is the single worst Turtles game I have ever played. And it's a Metroidvania. How are you doing? How's your indigestion? Hopefully better. A little graphic with a warning sign, with a minecart on it. Anything to tell you, hey, stuff could happen here. Nothing. Haven't we been here before? Have we not been here before? One sec. We have been here before. Now we're back. Better in as much as I don't have it, but it's been replaced with general malaise. I'm sorry to hear that. Same-ish. I think my allergies are kicking in. Dude! Why is he jumping onto the... Excuse you? Why did that not work earlier? Ooh! The dodge. Okay. So, we never had to do that before? Why? Mashing A to climb. No. Mashing A to climb. Who thought of this? Has Jack played Turtles in Time before? Yes, it's one of my... It's too hard for me. Because I suck at these kind of games. But it's one of my favorite Turtles games. And I want to play it with Tifa at some point because it's better in multiplayer. Otherwise I would have played that tonight. I was actually thinking about it. How do I get up there? This is Donatello, right? Yes. He's not holding on to it. No, fuck you. Nope. Yeah, you can see me. You can see me press the button. I cannot fly. There is... Wait. There's breakable blocks above that. Okay, we need to fall down in there. That was on me. I'm dumb. I accept that. Okay, let's try to go left and then up. Too hard. I guess I don't think I've played it one player before. I have a few times. I'm really bad at beat 'em ups. That's why I consider it too hard. Because I'm really bad at beat 'em ups. Huh. Ooh, health. Come. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. Another one? No, shit. Okay, how do we go higher? Please. Seriously, how do we go higher? Come on. There's a sound effect, but it comes in relatively late. Alright. But now I just go in a circle, don't I? Let's continue. Let's make a save state here and continue down. Maybe, thanks to Donatello being around, we can now go somewhere else afterwards. Jack, do you enjoy the taste of a good flan? I don't think I ever had one. I've had puddings and stuff like that before, but never an actual thing labeled a flan. Is it flan or flan? Oh, that way. So I think I would love it, but I cannot tell you because I never technically had one. Lucky. Lucky me. Not the flan thing, but that hit. And now I get a health pickup. Alright. Get up there. Go away. Alright. Oops. You can pronounce it either way as far as I'm aware. Have you had any other form of custard? I did not mean to do that. I've had lemon custard on like scones, which is delicious. I've had vanilla custard, which I also love. So yes, those two things. And I'm a big fan. Why would... Oh no, an enemy, let's leave. There. I think that's how you're supposed to play that part. Fuck you. This way? Look, a new room. Oh, now we can get the key card, which we know is in... down here. That's gonna explain... Excuse you? What's with that hitbox? Stupid minds. Oh, They really meant it when they said this is Shredder's Fortress. Bye. Thank you for the 7-stream streak, Dark Lord. Much appreciated. Are we still going the right way? Yes, this is the room with the thing. Why do I think I'm gonna fall down and there's gonna be some bullshit? Why though? Beautiful. Games like these, I believe, are the reason why... Fuck off! Fuck you! Fuck you with a rusty rake! You goddamn pieces of shit! No! You would have to go all the way back around! What? Why would you make it like this? Wasn't getting here hard enough. Why do you hate me? Why can't you love me? I bought your game. I gave you money already. Fuck you. I swear, video game development is software development and video game development is a weird place where you can make a product that people buy and only after they brought it home will they realize that you fucking hate them. Game design like this. All of Windows 11. Take your pick. Plenty of examples. He cannot climb past this, really? Now the bat's gonna hit me, or not. Now another one of those flying torpedo thing. There we go. No. No, smell my foot. How do I... Wait, I cannot get out of here. You're joking. I have to fall down the thing and go all the way around again? What? But why? Why would you make it like that? No. If you make me backtrack like this, I will rewind 1,000,000 times. The hitboxes for those landmines are abysmal. Who thought of this? I want you fired. Or at least retrained. I think, if there was any playtesting for this, it was done exclusively by the people who have developed the game. Like the stage, the level designer, maybe. And they are like, oh yeah, I know where everything is cool. So, yeah, oh, this jump is a bit challenging, but it's fun. And then I land here, of course. There is no way in... We got to go all the way around. There's no way an independent person played through this and thought, yeah, no, this is great, make more of it. At least we get the full refill every time. No. Go away. You too. Hey, look, full health. Why do I keep getting an extra health pickup right there, second time in a row? Bye. I need Donatello again because we do climb back up. Usually, in the good Metroidvania games, if you have to do a loop-de-loop, you have gotten a new... No. You get a new ability that makes this more fun or easier or faster on the second go around. And here it's like, nah, just do it again. Fuck you. Was it up here? Nope, of course not. Oh, there's another full pizza. Didn't even need to get the first one. Am I going the right way? I hope so. Anything up there? No, dead end. Cool. Oh, a bit annoying. Exit! I left. I'm at the very beginning of the game. Fuck my life. Okay, I took a wrong turn somewhere, I can tell you that now. Alright. That's why it looked familiar. This is when I still thought, hey, this is kind of fun. So where do we need to go then? Oh my god. This way, I guess. Fuck you. Yeah. Was it through here? Oh yeah, this is the room. Okay, found it. Don't know how I missed it a moment ago. No, I keep making the same mistake over and over. No, go away. Leave me the fuck alone. Alright. Cool. Now we just go right? Yes, now we cannot fall down. Sorry. Made a mistake, man. Dude, no. With flying enemies and everything. If you fall down once, you cannot go back up. Do I want to drill down here? I don't know how long it's gonna take, so... Just in case. If it's more than 8 seconds. Ah, really? Okay. But hey, health pickup, that's super awesome to have. Then we do this, and then we quickly spam the button, because that makes you invulnerable while it happens. Ah, wait. Then you need Raphael. Cool. Now you need Donatello to get back up. You need everybody for this thing. You bitch! You absolute maniac. Oh my lord. What do you want me to do? Well, clearly not this, right? Now I go under and then I'm gonna... No, I was supposed to go under. Okay. Why? Exit. We haven't been here before. But maybe there's something up here. There's nothing. There's just nothing. Okay. I saw you try to run. Can I leave? No. Too easy. You saw me attack. No, I want my health back. There. No, no, no. I pressed the button. Like that. Keep out! Alright. Raphael. Something just clicked for me. I can't even speak properly now. No, that's some Mega Man level bullshit. Oh wait, I could have just gone there from the other side. Cool. Whatever. Of course that doesn't work either. You know what also adds to the frustration when you play this game? That like makes it easy to get irritated for people like me? What happens if I drill down here? To use the other abilities, you have to play as one of the other turtles, and for that you have to go through the menu every single time. This is the thing. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. This is the thing that also annoyed the shit out of people in the original water temple in Ocarina of Time. That you have to keep activating and disabling the what's it called, iron boots? To sink down into water. Going back and forth to the menu a million times is not fun. Might as well just work on an Excel spreadsheet. Hey look, we found a pizza. Ha, can't attack me here, can you? Come on, do it. Really? Those boxes. Is there anything down here? No, not acceptable. No. Hey, it's the TMNT theme. So this is basically, it doesn't matter whether you go up or below. I want to say the upper path was easier actually, because here you have to crouch sometimes to hit the enemies. And you could just use Donatello to climb up there anyway. Oh well. And hey, it's exactly like I call it. We have to go like this probably. Or not now. Oh, we probably now go down. And then the thing that's now exactly to my right, the two dots, that's gonna be the end of the game, right? Like we go like this now, do the two at the bottom, do the one on the right, and then go circle back to those. I think. Not that it changes anything. I don't ever recall wildlife being a big issue in the TMNT games or cartoon or movies. If you like mining so much, why don't you just do that for work? Why do you gotta do it for Shredder? What fresh hell awaits here? Let's do this one. No. It's the leftmost one. All I did by rewinding there is save us the time to not have to use Donatello. No. That goes all the way back there? Why would I want to do that? No. No, hell no. Okay. It's good to know there's a shortcut back. If we ever need it. I didn't mean to leave. But I did. As in I did leave. There's your beat 'em up part, Dark Lord. Bye. Oh, wait. Do I want to go down there? Oh! Shit. Yeah, might as well. I don't like the spikes on either side. Okay. What's with this Mega Man type of stage design? Okay. Cool. No, wrong button. I want to press this. Okay, we are now here. There's just stuff everywhere now. Lurk, playing games with Luca. Say hi to Luca for me, please. And I hope you have fun. And I hope he lets you win sometimes. Go. No, go away. I don't know if this is where it should be going. Oh wait, we can check the map. Let's continue to the red. Might as well. Ah, you douchebag. We smashed through that. Okay, we need a key card for this. We do not have one currently. That answers that. Oh god. And that also tells us which way we should be headed. Of course I got hit there. Whatever's up there will have to wait. What? That is so mean, we didn't have that before? At no point did you tell me that could happen. Okay. Actually, I want to go down the other ladder. There's a black spot below. How? Hit you in the face. No. One way only? Ah, come on. Sometimes when I walk, apparently I put my thumb like diagonal, like not just left or right, but up or down. I guess that's the thing I learned while playing Mega Man games. To try to always slide. Do I want to go this way? I don't think I want to go this way. But in a game like this, where down and A triggers most abilities, well, it makes me do this. Come on. I don't know where to go. Huh? I wasn't like this before. Or did I not pay attention to that? Jump, Michelangelo! No. This is so mean. How perfect does your jump need to be? And why did you think that's fun? Oh god, there goes the pizza. Let's continue this way first. Can I destroy this? Yes. Okay, I should have done that. Oh, we're making almost identical looking rooms again. Okay. Only from the left side? Did I walk through that? Where am I? I cannot go back. If I was up there before. Can I soft lock this game? I think this is a good moment for me to do a save state. An even better moment to take another short break here, in which I will totally not very much study the strategy guide. I really know how to pick them, don't I? BRB. Begrudgingly I return. Not because I'm not happy to be here and spend time with you all, but this game's ass. No, I just closed the menu, but I'm full. Wait, why does stuff not work? There we go. Alright, strategy guide, I'm done with this. Let's get this show on the road. We have Cyber Shredder left to defeat, and the Snakehead? Scale Tail is what it's called. Scale Tail is over there. I assume Cyber Shredder is the last guy we need to destroy. Cyber Shredder is up there. He can stay there for all I care about for now. So we need to find a way to get to this thing. Let me draw on the map on this side where we need to go. So we see Scale Tail over there, and then it goes, that's the green thing at the top right on the screen right now. So we need to go around this down to where the pizza is. And the pizza is. It's kind of like a maze. It's a Metroidvania, of course, it's a maze. Then we go down to like this robot looking area. And that we need to go into from the bottom, because there's one of those doors that says only one way. Then we get down there. How do we get in there? Oh yeah, through this. Okay, then we gotta go climb up there. And I think then we're already in the room where I am currently struggling, the ones with spiky paths below them. I think we're already technically there. If anything happens to the stream right now, I cannot see it because I have my screenshot take up all the space. Now I can see all the systems again. Alright. Wait. Nope. We're in this one. Okay, I need to go one below. And then to the right. So basically I need to go back to where I was. But wait, I couldn't make it through there because I needed a key card, right? Oh, don't tell me. Okay. But the key card is on the way, if I understand this map correctly. Yeah. Okay, that's also down there. We didn't look at that in detail in the strategy guide a moment ago, but should be good. That should be doable. I hate this so much. There was an enemy down here. No, there wasn't. Okay, now we're here. Cool. This is exactly where I've just been. I just couldn't figure out what to do. Yeah, now we go through here. Yeah. And then we need to go down here. We need to find a way down. A low ground enemy and a flying one at the same time, you mother... I couldn't crouch because of a ladder being in the way. Why you gotta make games like this? Why do I play them? Mining dudes? We have encountered these people. Huh? That seems pointless. Oh wait, let me make a save here because I don't know if I need to go right or left. And if it's left, I don't have to go too far back. Alright. Oh, pizza. Huh? Okay, I really want the pizza, but how do I get out of here? Oh, there was a platform down there. I shouldn't have complained that soon. But we're gonna go back down and do it again to get a full health refill. Yep, there we go. And now I do this. This leap of faith bullshit. Not for me. Alright. Go somewhere else, please. Yeah, like that. And then I hit you in the back. Okay, we're at full health. We are caffeinated. We are all pizzaed up. That spike thing is new. Straight into the spikes. Yeah, no. I maintain that this is horseshit. What did I just say? Hey, look! First try we made it without getting hit once. No. Did he just despawn? The winning move is to not press buttons. Imagine a video game that rewards you for not playing. Huh? I need a key for this. I don't have a key. Okay. Okay, now we're at the bottom right. You can. Sorry, this is very small for you. There. This is where we are, where the key symbol is. Did we not need an ID card? Did I come here for nothing? Apparently. Yeah, we need to get up to Scaled Hill. Okay, well, good thing we explored it though, so that after we did the boss fight and we come back here, we already know what to expect, right? That's a very healthy way of looking at it, I think. Or maybe I'm delusional. Who knows? A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Who would go down there to get hit by that spike? That doesn't even make sense from a, oh, I'm Shredder and I want to kill the turtles perspective. That's just stupid. You put a hazard with other hazards with no reward. Nah, no. I pressed that. Okay, whatever. Fun! He's throwing rocks and he still gets me every time. Okay, up here. That one does too. Cool. Haven't we been here before? This seems familiar. No. Fine. Get wrecked. Nerd. No, I wasn't ready for it. Alright, now I am totally ready. Oh god. What in the Battletoads is this? Why do you hate me? Hey look, we found the boss fight. Do I do this again for full health? Nah, just don't get hit. Easy. Easy. No worries. I got this. And imagine doing all of this without save states, without rewinds on 2 continues. It's Airman combined with needles. His head is really big. What's he thinking? What's he waiting for? Did you just give him... How much do you hit for? Excuse you? Wait. Okay, free damage. Too much for my taste, but not completely unfair. Alright, now we got this. I thought I was gonna juke him out of this. Why? No! No, please! The funny thing is, when you are in the game select screen on the in the Kawabunga collection, you see Michelangelo fight this boss, and there the fight looks piss easy. Like, it doesn't do half these moves. And I don't know if that's intentional, so that you, if you do watch it, don't accidentally like get hints or spoil yourself for the second to last boss of the game. But I can tell you, in a game where all I have is melee attacks, giving the enemy range like this is complete horseshit. Okay, now he blows when he sucks me in. He is Kirby basically, with a very angry tail. You tried it. Ah, close. I'm getting there. Alright, all I need is good RNG. the markings of a good game when you can only win if you get lucky. Why would you jump like that? Come on. No. I was just thinking to myself, tomorrow I'm gonna treat myself and I'm gonna get a falafel sandwich somewhere. When I realized that I didn't go to the gym today, so won't have time to do that. And now I'm slightly sad. I mean, I enjoyed going for my walk today and having a piece of cake and stuff. Look, we did it. Thank you, RNG Jesus. Oh, RNG Jesus. Smoother. Oh, look, a checkpoint. How nice. Good game design. I don't regret my walk and my wonderful piece of cake. Really? It just exists to punish me. And all that I've done today, except for the blister that's annoying. Can I reach that? No. Can I reach that? No. Okay, Donatello can reach that. But it would be nice if I could do that tomorrow too. I could, but then I would have to skip a gym day. I don't want to do that. Oh, nice. Oh, we're all the way here with full health and an extra pizza. Doing well. Down. I forgot the way, but it's down. Go left, then I can hit you in the back. I don't recall fighting these guys earlier. I have no recollection of doing this. Huh. No. All you need to do is just stand here and he can't do shit to you. Alright. Bye, Felicia. Now it was just down, right? Oh yeah, now we're here. Now it's down. The same thing that hit me earlier when I was complaining about, oh, one from the bottom, one from the top. Just like that. No. Yeah, now we're back on track. Alright, do this, do this, do this. And then it was the hacking guys, and then we go left. Because right was the pizza. Did I make it? First try! Yes! This is the best game I've ever played. And anybody who says otherwise doesn't know shit. This is the room where you wait for them to show themselves. See, I'm not smart, but I can learn. Well, I can try. Yay! We got a key! Well done, my turtles! But Shredder has kidnapped April. He's more powerful than ever, my sons. So focus your powers and prepare for... I'm sorry, what? What does that say? Okay, it's not the filter making it look weird. A and U are nowhere near each other on a keyboard. I'm looking at a German keyboard. Do I have something here with a non-German keyboard? No, I'm afraid I don't, sorry. Is there a keyboard where A and U are next to each other? How the fuck do you write BUTTle or BUTTle? I don't know. My son, so focus your powers and prepare for BUTTle. Not a zerty. Thank you, mommy. I think I found my title for when I upload this to YouTube. Prepare for BUTTle. Listen, listen. If you remember the typos that were in Mega Man Extreme, the weak is sacrifice, and right at the beginning of Mega Man Extreme 2, welcome to lavatory. They knew the game sucks. They knew the game is shit. This is not a typo, this is a warning. They just put it at the end. Ah, no, man. What was the context prior to this line? Because BUTTle means to act like a butler. It was, first of all, welcome in Skinner, happy Saturday. How you doing? The context was, we have to go save April because the evil Shredder has kidnapped her too, so we should focus and prepare for BUTTle. Or BUTTle. I think it's BUTTle, as an ass. Like this game is. No, I didn't do it. I did that. And you all saw it. Why could I not do the hover? Oh, because I hit my head. Of course. Happy Sunday. Ah, that's tomorrow, but yes. Why do you have Raphael with the ability to get into his shell and go over spikes without taking damage, and every single time there are spikes on the ground you make it so that you cannot use Raphael because there's a ledge you need to get onto, because as Raphael in the shell you cannot go up ledges. Sorry, had a moment there. Nah, fuck it. I saw a pizza on the left. And then they give you easy moments like these. Oh no, not a pizza. ID card. Okay. Have we got all the items? Yes, we're ready to head towards the final confrontation. Skinner, have you played TMNT 3 Radical Rescue before? And if you have, why did you think it's the greatest game of all time? Fuck you, little robot. Nope, yeah, please don't. Let me take this one for the team. I'm finishing this because the game is short enough to finish in one stream. If this was a longer game that would take multiple streams, I wouldn't have done it. I couldn't have. At this point it's just like, I'm gonna finish this and upload this on YouTube as a warning sign. There's no one here to rescue. Yeah, I know, but I have to go through the door to get to the other side because you made the game like this. Did you forget that you set it up like this? Welcome MVC2 Justice Fist. Does that stand for Marvel vs. Capcom 2? Which I have played in my life, and I'm also really bad at because I'm bad at fighting games. How are you doing? Happy Saturday. Yes, it does. Ha! I clocked something. Huh. Did I make it? Yes. Should I go over to get my full heal? Nah. Doing well, thanks. Have you played this game before? TMNT 3 Radical Rescue? And if so, how did you like it? If you haven't, I don't recommend. I was 1 when this came out. Fair enough. I was 3. I got this when I was like 8 or so, I want to say. No, 7 I think. Yeah. I didn't get a Game Boy until Game Boy Color when my dad shipped over a crystal purple Game Boy Color with gold and silver. Nice. My first Game Boy Color game I remember distinctively was that Wario Land game. Wario Land 3, I want to say? Or was it? No, 2. 2, I think. That one was on Game Boy Color, right? Yeah, Wario Land 1 is the one where you have like the Super Mario World-esque map, and Wario Land 2 is the first one that is linear. It's just stage after stage, with multiple routes. Really good game. Also want to stream that at some point. I have a collection on PS4. Cheese selection with a watch feature to get all the trophies I could without playing the game beginning to end. Is it okay if I call it Justice because it's shorter? I wish I had done the same with this game. I have played through the first two. I cheesed them by using like save states and rewinds and infinite lives because I'm bad at video games. For this game, skip it, watch it, do that to get the trophies. Don't waste your time playing it. I do it because I'm not smart. The first Game Boy Color game was Pokemon Yellow, which I played via Stadium. Fair enough. I loved Yellow. I loved it so much. I replayed that recently, the Game Boy Color version specifically. Why is he saying Game Boy Color version? Isn't it on all of them? No, actually not. The one for the re-release on the 3DS has some changes, as I learned later, the hard way, because I remembered that one. I'm stuck again. Oh, I need to go all the way back, don't I? Fuck my life! Oh, look, a checkpoint. Why do I play this? I really wanted to play Yellow again because I remember fondly the surfing minigame. And then I was playing for Yellow and I was playing. And I learned very late in the game, yeah, no, you need to connect that to Stadium for that, which I didn't feel like doing at the time. Which I changed for the 3DS re-release. There you don't need to do that because obviously you can't. So I guess next time I feel like replaying Pokemon Yellow, I will play the 3DS version. Technically different because of the changes they made. Oh wait, not Donatello. Raphael, do your shell thing. Oh look, he's useful for once. Do I want to drill down this? Wait, aren't we still missing a heart? Strategy guide, come here. Another breakable floor, go all the way through. The heart is somewhere in this room, so don't leave it. Huh? Yeah, screw this. I forgot which ones I've picked up and which ones I don't. The only games you somewhat have to play but cheese threads exist for is the Genesis and Super Nintendo version of Tournament Fighters. Okay, fair enough. I remember playing Tournament Fighters religiously on the Super Nintendo when I was in my super heavy TMNT phase as a young kid. Loved that game. I had this one game guide book thing, 4 of them, that had codes in there on how to play as the 2 secret boss characters. That blew my mind. That was so cool. Nowadays, like, oh, not even unlockable characters? Did I accidentally pull that move off, or did that happen automatically? Because I think that was a complete accident. I did not play well. Otherwise I would gloat, trust me. Ha! Made it without getting hit. Hey, we made it. I think we're in the final stretch of the game, everybody. Yay! It's over soon. This room can fuck off. No. Oh god. This is like a Sigma Palace kind... No. With a disappearing block too. Why would you do that? No, no. I cannot. Let me guess, there's gonna be a pizza on what? You cannot see the laser beam above this one. Yes, you could argue if there's one to the left and one to the right, and the ones below you, there would be another one above you. But I cannot dodge what I cannot see, now can I? Why did I pick this game? Just use Ultra Instinct. I don't have that. At what level in life do you unlock that? Because I'm at 37 now and I still don't have it? No. Wait, I was reading. That's on me. It's a great tournament. It's a great game, Tournament Fighter, Super Nintendo. Not quite as deep as Street Fighter 2, but very fun. Just wish the roster was a bit better. Would have liked Casey Jones and Bebop and Rocksteady. That is something that blew my mind. Instead we have I want to say it's more based on the cartoons. Not the cartoons, sorry, the comic books. Because there's like Wingnut and Chrome Dome, and I don't think those were ever really in the cartoon, were they? Fine. The way you intended to play this is to not press buttons sometimes, and it pisses me off. Why would you be like... Fuck you, hitbox. Thank you. Jump. Do I just go left? Is it that easy? No, go away with your stupid torpedo thing. Oh! Let's crowdsource this information. Alright, I need everybody to help me, please. We're near the end of the game, so this is the last moment we can possibly do this. So, we're in the strategy guide that's built into the Cowabunga collection, right? Cool. World map. Lost in Shredder's devious maze, here's the complete radical rescue map with all the points of interest. Yes, necessary, unfortunately. And hey, doesn't that look like a secret message in the upper right? Let's go to the upper right. We're looking at the upper right part of the strategy guide. So now I know there's a pizza on that first tree, which I don't think I want to get back to get. Where's the message? I don't see it. I don't. Is the stage layout supposed to tell me something? Like, if you look at where the Shredder boss fight is, that room, the little green icon with Shredder. The room just above it, the long corridor thing, is that supposed to be notes? Is that supposed to be the notes for the TMNT theme? I'm asking because I cannot read notes. I wouldn't be able to tell. Where's the message? Or are you lying to me? And there is no secret message in the upper right. And this is one of those things that people like post on TikTok or YouTube Shorts so that you keep watching and you watch it a third and a fourth and a fifth time. And it's like, where is it? And then I go, haha, I made you watch it 5 times. I can see TMNT on the right hand side. Where? Where? I don't see it. I really don't. It goes downwards. Oh, sorry. Yes, now I see it. It's not the top right where the pizza is. It's the 4 smaller rooms below that. It says TMNT. I did not look there. Thank you, Skinner. Thank you. I knew this was the perfect moment to ask everybody for your opinions. Thank you. I would not have seen this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Skinner teaches us so much. Yes, he does. Notes by themselves are meaningless without being placed on a musical scale. I didn't even know that. Before I hit the message starts like this. Before I hit the follow button, I have one important question. What are your thoughts on the pregnant man emoji as shown here? I don't care. I don't have any opinions on this. Does that tell you anything? Alright, now we solved the puzzle of the TMNT thing. Come on, do the thing. Good enough, you earned that follow. Thank you. What would have been the wrong answer? Oh. What? So if I come in and I start walking, I get damaged. If I come in and I jump, I will probably get hit by that thing. And if I stand there for a moment to actually look at what the fuck is happening, then Torpedo Dude shows up and drops shit on my head. Why do you actively hate the player? No wrong answer. Would have loved and enjoyed an answer that would have gone like, I think it's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, I think this was gonna be some sort of baity question in some way, shape or form. I don't necessarily think about emojis at all. Like, I imagine every emoji exists for some reason or other. And oh shit, is there a pizza nearby? But I'm at that point in my life where I use the emojis we made for the channel, because we made them, so I might as well. And other than that, I use different versions of laughing emojis usually. Or the one with the glasses and the fake nose, like this incognito one, because I think that one looks funny. Yeah, there are 2 pizzas on the way, hopefully. Do I go left or do I go right? Huh? Why is there still all of this stuff here? Oh snap, we did miss one of the hearts. I think it looks a little bit like Bill Gates. On Chrome, which is what I'm still using. No, please don't hate me, Psycho, I still haven't swapped browsers. All I can see is it's a person. It actually is called Pregnant Man. Okay. I didn't realize that. I see a guy with short, blonde, reddish hair, and he is like holding the side of his pregnant belly. I guess it's those colors for visibility. Makes sense. I sometimes stand a bit like this when I had too much pizza. But I'm not pregnant. Let's do Michelangelo. Where are we again? I know I just looked at the map, but this game has me brain dead. Why would you do this? Why is the winning move in this game to go... Why do I get punished for like trying to have the game flow? Do I want to fall down here? Apparently I do. Am I now in the room with a heart? Is this gonna come bite me in the ass? What? How bullshit is this jump? No. No, guys, no, no, nah. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? No. Crap. Ah, shit. I should not have done it like this. All right, Raphael. Let's try to get out of here and save scum the pizza. I exclusively use the... What is this? I cannot even get out of this. Oh, here I can. Alright, 1 sec. On the chat preview there, I cannot see that emoji. It looks like an onion, but I know it's not. Beans. Oh, those look like kidney beans. No, you don't exclusively use that. Yes, mommy. And I appreciate your very gracious use of a beans emoji, which you always have done. Immediately after too, that's not the kappa emoji, that's another beans emoji. Yeah, exactly. Just like that. Oh, pizza, yes please. Can you stop spawning? Okay. Nah. Why did you put Ninja Gaiden in this? Who asked for this? Who? The TMNT, I understand the comics are like iconic and all of that, but the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles got their big break thanks to the success of a cartoon show. So, because cartoons are, at least back then, are generally aimed at children, I want to argue that a TMNT game would be most likely targeted as children, at children as their main audience. What were they trying to do? Oh, Mom, Dad, can I have this game? Here you go, kid. Have fun. When the kid's just gonna be a raging asshole. Why do you hate children, Konami? Oh look, the final fight. I wonder how much this is gonna suck. Huh? You are joking. No. No. There's a gauntlet. We have to do all the boss fights again? You're joking. I have... What? What? I have to do all the boss fights again with just normal health? Okay. We can do this. We're gonna save scum our way through this. It's fine. Not safe. Load. Your accent is unique and I can't quite place it. Maybe Swedish. Yes. No. I am German, and I want to argue most people who don't speak English for their first language may or may not have a somewhat unique accent, because I pronounce words the way I first learned them. So generally I want to say I have a somewhat American sounding way of pronouncing things, but when I say things like can and can't, suddenly that's the British way of saying it, as far as I'm aware. So it's a hodgepodge of wherever I picked up a word. Come on. And now I'm afraid I will need to try to log in for a moment. No, actually, I don't need to log in. I can rewind. Fuck this. They knew this game is badly made and they gave me rewinds, so I might as well use them. All I gotta do is not use my pizza. Then I'm golden. Because I think after the fight I'm gonna get a full refill. Or will they skip that too? And this is just really all balls to the wall nonsense. Come on. I swear, if you don't give me a full heal after this, I'm gonna scream. Do it! Yes! Thank you. Still bullshit, but not as bullshit as it could have been, and I was afraid it would be. I can only speak English and broken Portuguese at a 2-year-old's level. Fair enough. Technically I speak 2.5 languages, German, because German, English, at the level you can currently hear, and my fiancée says my Dutch is good, but I keep fighting her on that. I keep saying my Dutch is... it's alright. It's enough for vacation and stuff. I wouldn't necessarily be able to fill in legal documents. Come on! Yeah. Usually it's the two of us streaming. For you, Justice, it's you catch me on a solo stream there. She's been taking some time off for a little bit because of life and stuff. Hopefully soon she'll be back. Yeah. Close I've come to Dutch is going to Aruba. Never been there, how is it? You prick, you absolute prick. Why would you drop down on me? No, I need that pizza. No, I need that pizza. No, did you not hear what I just said? Come here, get nunchucked. So he pronounces it pizza and cousin, you see? Cousin. It's funny. I would need Psycho here because most of the day I actually speak English and I think in English, so sometimes I forget my German. But I actually forgot if cousin is a gendered word in German, because I know some people... No, wait, it is. We don't have just a word for cousin and it's everybody. We have, because German is generally a gendered language, we have cousin, which is a guy, and cousine, which is, I mean, not pronounced with that face, and cousin, cousine. dude, lady. But some people don't say cousin when they mean a dude, they say cousin. And that's wrong. I can tell you that much. But so many people do it that... What about cuisine? That's food. That's nice. That's female in German. Die Küche. Which, funnily enough, is also the same word for kitchen. Which kind of makes sense, but also doesn't. Fuck you, Triceratops. French. Me when Jack speaks French. Oui, oui, salut, calme ma meuf. These wheat, I think. I had to think for a moment. Huh. I say essay. That's Spanish. Get it out. Thank you for the stream. You are welcome. Thank you for dropping by. Hope to see you soon. Essen is a city in Belgium. It's the word for food, and it's the word for eating. Das Essen, the food. Wir essen, we are eating. Fuck you. And I forgot if there's another one. Do you see how I just logged in there while talking? Fuck you. No, this keeps happening in my life. I'm like, look at how awesome I am. And then the moment before I finish the line, it's like, nope, bitch slapped. Oh, story of my life. Word for eat and word for meal food are the same too. Yes, I should read the messages from top to bottom, not just the first ones that my eyes catch. Did you see how locked I am? Yes, I was so locked in until I pointed it out, and then I wasn't. I jinxed it. That was only 2 fights? 3. Oh, we still need to do the snake thing. Dramatic music. And then there's Dutch. One way to say cousin can differentiate between gender, but can also mean niece, nephew. Really? Didn't realize that. And the other word can differentiate from those, but not by gender. Languages are weird, I think is a fair statement. No, you did not do that, look. Ha, time travel. No, okay, you get 1 hit. No, you get 1 hit, I said. I said 1. I said 1. Alright. Hitboxes! Fine, you get 2. No. I cannot keep getting hit. Oh, there was one game I was considering for today's stream. I will not tell you the name, but I want to tell you a little bit about it. I need to look into the game first. Maybe that's something that Tifa would want to play with me. I think it's a Mega Drive Genesis kind of exclusive. I don't know if there's a Super Nintendo version. Could be. Fuck you. And it's based on the cartoons of a German comedian. And I remember seeing that in the store as a kid, and then eventually I bought it ages ago, but not when I was a kid, because I didn't have a Mega Drive Genesis. But it's such a weird concept. Like, a video game based around the characters of a cartoon from a German comedian. And I think it's like a jump and run kind of thing. I've never actually played it. I know I have it, but... In Japan, this game is TMNT free, close call, Kiki Ipatsu. Yeah, close call with me throwing it in the fucking trash. As I should have. Save complete. Alright, shredder time. Ooh, he gets unique music. Can I destroy this? What? Okay, so Shredder is a steel psychic type. Please don't do that. You dick. Can you not do that? I'm not gonna win this. I wish I didn't play the Kawabanga collection because I don't think I can cheat here. Other than rewinds and stuff. He doesn't have multiple phases, does he? Never even happened. Watch me accidentally save over this. Hey Leo, can you do this? Actually, we got Donatello last. It's your honor. Actually, Michelangelo is still the smartest choice because with him I can hover over the enemy. Dick. Oh, why do you know where I'm gonna go? I was like, do I jump over him? Do I try? Okay, so when he crouches, how do I... Am I supposed to swap between the turtles here and then quickly turn into Raphael and do the shell thing? He's just jumping through me. Why does Shredder know Yancha Spirit Ball? Because Konami stole from better games and threw it all into one big pot and then fucked it up. I don't have an actual answer to this. I just assume it will be something like this. Can we not? I'm already dead. How? No, I didn't hit him. No, don't do this stupid jumping thing over and over. No! I couldn't hit him. No! Hey, look, I dodged one. Hey, I got one hidden without getting hit in between. No! Sometimes you just stand still, sometimes you don't. I cannot run. Like if you had like a double tap to run kind of thing, this might kind of work, but you don't have that? Yes, please close the distance. No. Oh, maybe? 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 No. Oh, no, wait, we're gonna get that hit. We're gonna get that hit in. Fuck me. One more hit. Goodbye, bitch. Shit, I can still move. No. What? He has a face too. What? Why? Oh my god. It's only funny when I get to do that. I have a pizza with me. That kind of makes sense. And I can heal myself. Sure. 172. Yeah, I'm not using the password feature. I refuse. I use save state. No. How do I... Wait. Ha. Okay, we're gonna give him the impression that we can read his mind. Ha! See? Flawless. Alright. He doesn't even... You can't even punish him, really. Do it again? Nope, of course not. Usually, enemies, when they do an attack and it doesn't hit, they give you some sort of opening for you to hit them. Like if you get behind them. But Konami doesn't believe in these things. Or didn't believe in these things. This is an old game. Oh, I can still hit him on the way back. I think. No. The trick is, I think, to get him with a jumping attack. Like this, see? It didn't even do the animation for my attack. That's amazing. No. How did he hit me there? No. No. Ha! Totally legit fighting strategies. Alright, now we do a thing again. See, like that? No, I can do better than that. Ah! I love every single game that makes it so that when you touch an enemy, you don't automatically take damage from this. Or at least they do too. That just makes so much more sense. A lot of kicks from the Shredder, I know, right? It's almost like his name should be the Kicker. Come on, do a cool dodge jump. There we go. No, stop kicking my butt. Literally. No, it's homing. Screw you. There. Phase 1 done, I should save. Hopefully this won't bite me in the ass. I only have one save file. Haha. Now he just moves faster, doesn't he? Yeah, he has new moves too. Cool. Super awesome. Get nunchucked in the dick, dude. No, didn't happen. Didn't happen. Why is your Shredder body so big? What? He's got a new move. Good thing I saw it coming, because I am a ninja. Saki! No. Never even happened. Fine, I'll take it. I don't take that one. I do not own my mistakes. Just like you, Konami, I too am cheating. Oh, come on. Stupid hitbox. Got him. Totally legit on the first try. I have all of my continues. How could it not be the first try? Why is there more? I beat the game. I could technically still die. Why? I knew you'd rescue me. Now that Shredder's gone, the world will finally be at peace. I recycled that from the second game. What's with the flickering? If you are photosensitive, please do not look at the screen. Why the fuck would you do that? Can we go through this faster? Alright, bear with me for a sec, I'm gonna do something stupid. Where's the button I'm looking for? X. Watch. One cool feature of a Kawabanga collection is all of these have virtually, as far as I'm aware, perfect playthroughs recorded in them. So if you want, you can watch the game play itself. And at any point you want, you can pause and you can take over from there like this. And then you're just in the game. That's not what I want to do. I want to fast forward to the end to see if there's anything after the flickering of the credits, because that's not good for anybody's eyes. The person playing this didn't even bother picking up the extra health. Okay, no, it's all just flickering bullshit. Okay, how do I get out of this? Like this. It's a Metroidvania, you gotta leave. Yeah, but we didn't get to leave. I will put this as the credits. Oops. GG, thank you. Nailed it. Nah, I shredded. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Radical Rescue is arguably one of the most annoying games I've ever played, and out of all the Metroidvania games I have ever played, it is the worst one. I have complained plenty about the game as I was playing it. There is absolutely... I just closed the window, sorry for that sound effect. It wasn't on your end. The game doesn't make sense. It just plain doesn't make sense. You begin with a very unfun part of having to continuously go in and out of a menu to swap between characters. You have the absolutely disgusting level design where so many stage hazards and enemies are just always outside of your frame of the screen, so that you cannot anticipate what's there unless you always expect everything, and then you will never move because you literally cannot see where an enemy is moving on a platform when it's off screen. I understand it's a Game Boy screen, but you can do this better. You can do this better. Either just put in less enemies, make them react slower, that would have worked. Retool the graphics a little bit so that the room itself on the screen is smaller, so that more of it fits on there. Or just frickin' design the rooms so that on the screen they make sense. It's doable. It's doable. This is technically, this is a Metroidvania, but it's also trying to be a beat 'em up, and as a beat 'em up, it's not great either. It somehow manages to be a Metroidvania mixed with very simple one-dimensional beat 'em up flavor, and because of their inability to make a game for the Game Boy properly, that's fun, to me at least. The platforming turns into like Ninja Gaiden territory. I know Ninja Gaiden is even more difficult than this, which is why I will probably never play that. But the original Ninja Gaiden games are infamous for like the enemy placement. You go through the stages, and if you don't know where enemies are gonna pop up or where they're gonna be on where you need to go, you will keep getting pushed back into death pits over and over and over and over. This game is littered with cheap shots being taken at you over and over and over. And I know back in the early 90s we didn't know better because games were just made this way, but we did though, we really did. Super Mario Land 1 and 2 also came out on the Game Boy, and they did platforming much better. Just saying. So I finished it. And that's gonna be enough. What's next on the big game schedule, Jack? Well, continuing Metroid Samus Returns. I didn't want to continue that today because usually we don't stream on Saturdays. And I didn't want to use an extra stream slot for a game that I play during the regular schedule. Nice. Ranger, sorry you didn't get it. Skinner, congratulations. Suck it. You shouldn't suck on the Egbert High emote. I don't think that's a great idea. And now, if he were to do what you told him to, Ranger is probably sitting there with his phone like sucking on the emote. I don't know why I made that sound. Oh yeah, because I'm stupid. What came first, the egg but higher or the egg? Let's find out. The Egbert High emote came first. Everybody gets it, Skinner, Ranger, but not you. Skinner, Egbert High buddies. Nice. Nice. Does that answer your question? See, even Mommy gets something. Yeah, contained a Tifa, but she got away. Oh well. Regicide is appointed and wants to unsub. Little do they know, we own them now. That's true, you cannot leave. I mean, you can try, but you'll always be back. It's just how it works. It's a bit like Groundhog Day, except there's video games. And they're not always great. Oh well. I have now completed my secondary goal of playing through on stream every single one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Game Boy games that I remember having as a child. I am very proud of myself. Not the me that you can see right now, because I played through that shit. So what does that say about me? I want to say I am very proud of 7-8-year-old Jack. It's actually making me teary-eyed. It's not supposed to. Because I got this game as a gift when I got in like first grade or so. So I must have been like 7 or 8. And I played a bit of it and it just wasn't fun. So I just never played it again. And then I just didn't. Until now, 30-ish years later, I'm like, what games can I play when Tifa isn't around? Tifa really doesn't like the Turtles. So I could go back and play those games. It's been a while since I have, or I never actually really played them. So I'll do it on stream. And then I also got video evidence that I did it. And if I ever feel like replaying this, I can just watch today's stream and remind myself why I shouldn't. That's better than my more or less spotty memory of, have I played this game before? Was it good? Was it fun? I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. Well, now I can always look it up myself. In the end, Splinter said it best. I should have focused my ninja energies and power and prepared for BUTTle. I didn't. I had anticipated a at least okay video game. And it was anything but BUTTle. See what I did there? But now, BUTTle now, it is time for me to go to bed. I have to go to the gym tomorrow because I skipped today. How's my foot doing, by the way? I can tell you that I still have the blister, but obviously it doesn't heal within hours. But I can stand on it, so that works. That's good. I can move my foot, which is good, because otherwise I would have had to skip leg day. And I don't want to do that. Why pay for the whole gym if I only use half the machines? And wait, would you say you love being a turtle? No. No, I don't. Both for comic effect or comedic effect, no. I think being a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle could kind of be cool. I think they only really did work in the setting of New York because it's a city famous for how nobody cares what's happening. I mean, people do care, of course. They want to have a nice life. But everybody is usually just so busy with their lives that when we're just walking down the street to get to work or get food or whatever, they don't really care, like pay too much attention to the other people because everybody is just in the hustle and bustle of it all and just trying to get by. So having creatures like the TMNT and Splinter sometimes show their faces where like it makes sense that everyone's like, yeah, whatever, it's a turtle, it's cool. I have bills to pay. Can I go to work now? That makes perfect sense. It wouldn't work in a rural area. Like, you couldn't put them on the Kent farm where Superman grew up, you know? That wouldn't work. In real life, turtles are amazing creatures. I enjoy them tremendously. I'm watching them. I always wanted to have a turtle as a kid, actually, as a pet turtle. But at some point, I realized that turtles can get very, very old. And then I was sad because there is a chance that the pet turtle I would get would outlive me. And I don't know, that made me sad for some reason. So I never did. But I think they're beautiful creatures. Turtle or tortoise? What's the difference again? I can never tell. This is one of those things whenever I go to a zoo with Tifa and they do have turtles and or tortoises, I do reread the difference between, because every single zoo I've ever been to that has those animals has a plaque somewhere, like a banner, describing the difference between a turtle and a tortoise. The same with crocodiles and alligators. I can never tell the difference. Turtles versus tortoises. Tortoise. What's the difference? According to Nashville Zoo, one major key difference is that tortoises spend most of their time on land and turtles are adapted for life spent in water. So technically it should have been the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What an oversight. I now retroactively hate ever having been a fan of a TMNT. Unwatchable, unenjoyable. Schlock. I hate it. Totara is a tortoise. That makes sense. Like Crush from Nemo, I don't recall. But that's a turtle one, makes sense. I think Kent Farm would actually be the one place where it'd be safe in rural America. I didn't want to go all the way there, Ranger. I kept it short on purpose, but yes. Fair point, unfortunately. Not all people living outside of the cities are racist, but cliches exist for reasons. It's the same in Germany. It's not an American rural area thing. You see crocodiles in a well when you see the alligators later. I was like, what? Is that about how fast they move? And then nice one. I realized what we were going for. Crocs tend to have skinny snouts and gators tend to have a broader, flatter, square-shaped snout. Oh, so alligators are the giga chats with a jawline, and crocodiles are the... What's the opposite of a chat? I don't know. I'm happy I can already remember this one. The sigma, the beta orbiter kind of lizards? I don't know. Thankfully in my life I don't normally unironically deal with those kind of things. Vlad? Possibly, I couldn't tell you. I'm not up to date on my internet lingo. Cold coffee. It was hot at the beginning of the stream, but I didn't drink more. I didn't drink it fast enough to not be cold. Oh well. Is there somebody that I can rate? No, there isn't. Oh well, then I have to go to bed mad. Update? My throat feels better, but I can tell that I sound slightly congested. And I mean, I can feel it in my nose, but I don't think I've caught something. I really think it's just my allergies. So everybody, please put your hands together and applaud with me that spring is upon us, here in Germany at least. And now you all get to enjoy, I want to say roughly 6 to 7, 8 months of me sounding like this. Because I'm allergic to literally everything except dogs. Yeah. I mean, and food items, thankfully. Am I allergic to any foods? No. No, really just basically every grass, every tree, cats, and that's it. Yeah, thankfully. You can't tell me what to do, I just did. What are you gonna do, not do it? Are you gonna be like that? I thought you loved me. No. Sunset at 7:30 today here and won't set before that time until October. The world is healing. I very much enjoy the longer days. I do miss the sun. I mean, the sun is out every day, whether we can see it or not. But having more opportunity during lunch break or like after work to just go outside for a moment and get some like naturally created vitamin D into my body is very nice. And it helps my skin, which is... It looks kinda angry right now, but I can tell you it's looked worse. So, sun on my body. Nice. I like it. It's time for me to go to bed though. I'm pressing the button. I will not do an end of stream dance. Fuck Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Radical Rescue with a rusty rake. Don't play this game. I'll be back tomorrow with Metroid. Bye.
Thank you, thank you.